Just take a look at Playboy playmate Lillian Mueller at age 55. Wow, she looks like she's ready to do another cover.
My name is Lillian Mueller. I am from Norway. I grew up on a farm. So I was a typical farm girl from Norway, really. And I did not get into veganism or vegetarianism until I came to America. I became a vegan at 27. I was a runner-up Miss Norway at 18. That's how it started. I became a model in London in my early 20s. I was the page 3 girl in the London Sun. Then Playboy saw me. I was 24. And I got an offer to come to America and become a centerfold. The first year in America, I lived at the Playboy Mansion. Hugh Hefner was my first boyfriend here. And since I was Hugh Hefner's girlfriend, I was allowed to go in there and I take a chair and sit in this refrigerator and just eat, you know? Because I came from very simple circumstances in Norway. We were quite poor, actually. And I had never seen, you know, big buckets of crab legs and boiled eggs in trays and whole grilled chickens and filet mignon and salmon. So I gained 12 pounds in 6 weeks. And I was not a very healthy person. But I became Playmate of the Year. I had a big-time career. I started working in American television, and Hugh Hefner and I split up after that first year. And I remember I was studying voice and acting in Hollywood Hills with a very, very interesting woman called Laura Hart. And one day she said to me, I can't teach you because you can't collect your thought, you can't concentrate, you're always depressed, you seem to be anxiety-ridden and always worried about your weight, and, you know, my fingers would always swell up, and I was anemic, I used to pass out all the time. And she said, you better go and see a friend of mine called Jean Stanley. And I studied then the following year with this wonderful holistic doctor called Jean Stanley. That year I became a fruitarian, actually. I did almost 1 year on fruit. It's the most extreme of raw food diets. And that really started me on this whole raw thing and, you know, becoming super healthy. Now it's been 29 years since I became a vegan vegetarian. In those 29 years I have barely had any dairy products. And I think I've had fish a couple of times in those 29 years. I never touched meat. The fruitarian diet for me is the perfect diet. I do believe that. Though I don't always have the willpower to stay on the fruitarian 100%. Or I get a little bored once in a while. You know, and also organic. You know, I don't just do fruit. When I do fruit, I do organic fruit if it's available. And they say that every 7 years your body totally changes from down to all your cells, the tissues, everything changes every 7 years. So actually, if you become raw today, or a fruitarian, or raw vegan, or whatever is your goal to be, in 7 years, which is so great about this, you know, it's not like you don't age like normal or average people, because you can start becoming like super healthy today, like a raw vegan diet, like I believe in the most, organic if you can get it. And in 7 years from now, you can become a healthier person. Basically make your own juices, you know, eat your raw nuts and the raw fruits and the salads, and you're on a very great diet that will give you everything you need, and for your beauty, for your health and longevity. I can enjoy my meal. I think it's like, that is like a murderous thing. I mean, you know, if I didn't pay the butcher to buy a piece of steak or a piece of chicken or turkey, you know, if I didn't pay that money to get that food in the first place, there wouldn't be the demand on the butcher to kill that animal. So we have to take personal responsibility. How can you think logically that eating a dead animal can make you healthy, or to prolong your life, or to make you beautiful, or to give you energy? How can you think? I don't understand people's logic with this. Oh, I got to have meat, you know, protein, you know, it's so high in protein. Yeah, but the body is paying such a high price by you eating this flesh. Uric acid, cholesterol, worms, fish too, chicken and turkey, same stuff, right? You are getting, you know, and also when the animal is slaughtered, you know, that adrenaline, the fear that goes through the animal. You don't think that the animal is knowing when it's going to get killed?